this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Devin White.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2nd and 5 now. Brady, he completes this into the hands of Miller. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Here's Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
To Antonio.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards.
Now Brady.
Third.
Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski.
And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10
at their own 16.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Buccaneers 0.
2nd and 8.
Brady now to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Operating from the gun, Brady. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Flushed out right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Whitehead on the tackle. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10
at their own 13. They hand this one to Gronk. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Brady into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brady picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
To throw, it's Brady.
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
Tackled at the
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4.
And Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time, do you try? But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over.
That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st down, Buccaneers.
On 1st down, Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. He's at the 40. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brady's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
54, come on, check it. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the pass, check it.
So after the INT, it's Brady to Evans on the slant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route.
To Rob Gronkowski. A gain of 12 yards. It's now
from the gun on 3rd down. Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of nice plays right in a row, and the Bucs have a first down. They'll roll him out right. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. First down and much more here for Jones. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 27-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 44 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. This is Fournette. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Brady going to go on fourth down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21. Buccaneers 17.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't.
Mike Evans, he's going to go.
They pay me, I'll do it.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 74 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
43-yard line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Buccaneers.
Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Throwing on third and long. Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. A fourth and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down one score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, Plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Devin White.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Bucks 23-yard
Second down and 7.
Brady going to throw. Flush to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He was brought
now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and 9, Brady. Evans has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Whistles in a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
At the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Check 26, check 26.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Watch out.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Floating one, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Brady. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Brady to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Buccaneers.
Charles, we saw a lot.